Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, welcome. I'm Jazmine, and honestly, I just have thoughts. So stay tuned. So I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and I feel like I'm growing, evolving, morphing productively, whatever productively means. It's the first word that came to mind. And in my faith, so I'm a Christian, learning and continuing to understand this notion and reality that literally existing in the faith is going against basically everything that my body wants to do. When I say what my body wants to do, I think about like how I want to react to something, or how I want to respond to something, or how I want to indulge in something or participate in something that's not really productive, and how like I literally have to train myself and unlearn how to not. And I think what I, in my mind, as somebody who is a recovering perfectionist, I think in my mind I'm just like, man, I'll hopefully outgrow this automatic knee-jerk reaction to participate in conversations, to watch certain things, to do certain stuff that feels good at the time, but that's just really just not productive. And I want to be able to fully say by the time that I reach age 30 or 40 and that's just not how it works. It's a constant unlearning. It's a constant like everything. I think even like with certain things that frustrate me or upset me that I might rightfully be upset about, trying to figure out how to productively work through it, trying to figure out how to productively manage, how to productively represent Jesus, how to productively understand that earth is not my home, how to productively understand that it's just not worth it. It's not worth the cleanup, I guess, to react exactly how I want to react when something happens, or when I do something wrong, or when I'm working through insecurities, or when I'm working through fear, or I'm working through just so many things that are generated literally to destroy me. And it's tough, right? I mean, I think there's so much going on in the world right now. I mean, we're literally in a pandemic. It's that time of year in the States. It's that time in the States, I'll just say that. I'm in transition. I just moved into a new apartment, which is so exciting. But there are some days that I'm just like, wow, am I going to be able to really do this? And so my knee-jerk reaction is to worry, freak out. I mean, honestly, I've literally driven myself nuts trying to understand, and God has continued to just show himself faithful in this time, and holy in this time, and consistent and fatherly to me. And I'm just so thankful for that. And I think sometimes we tend to compartmentalize. Okay, God, if you'll handle this portion, but you're not going to handle this portion. I have to handle this portion. And so you want to just react in this nature of like, if I don't do it, it's not going to happen. Or if I have to take care of it because it has to be said, or it has to be done, or. And I just am continuing to learn that like, just because it feels natural doesn't mean that it's right. So what are you saying, Jazmine? I'm saying it's so important to have a relationship. It's so important to say, even if you're like, I don't have a relationship with God, I'm not even a Christian, I'm not. Okay, so then exploration, digging, looking for more. Or I don't know who God is. Okay, God, show yourself to me. Show yourself to me in a way that is so unique that I know that it's you. Like, challenge God to challenge God to reveal himself to you because he wants to. We just have to ask for it. And I think with the evolution of the faith and with the evolution of us as humans and as we grow, I think it just is something that continuously has to be worked at, because sinful nature is normal. Worrying is common. Stress is common. Reacting and overreacting is common. Emotionally reacting is common. And I just feel like, even if you think about like biblically, there's so many stories of people that just reacted, and people that made mistakes, and people that really took L's and got restored, you know? And even in the moments where I want to react, or even in the moments where I want to do something, saying, okay, God, hold on, help me to just focus and understand what the real goal is. Focus and understand what the real priority is. And help me to align my priorities with what matters. Help me to align my efforts with what matters. It's really a growing and developing process. It's a lifelong process. Even saying that, I'm like, why does it have to be lifelong? Can we just get it so I can move on? I'm one of those people that wants to just learn it and get something down and move forward, because in my mind, I'm like, I don't have time for it. I'm not naturally a patient person. So I just want to just get it over with and move on. But it doesn't always work like that. I like controlling timing. What? That don't even make sense, right? I like to think I like to think that I could have the capacity and the thought process to control timing of things being corrected, things being made right, things being worked out, things coming together. I mean, I would love to feel like I am in control of that, when in reality, I'm not even smart enough. I barely tie my shoes. I barely eat 3 meals a day. No, that's a fact. And so settling back in and saying, God, you know what? I'm going to just trust you. I'm going to love others as best as I know how. I'm going to set aside my desire to emotionally react when I feel like you're not there, or I feel like people are letting me down, or when I feel like everything's falling apart. I'm going to instead decide to lean into you and to pray and to praise you and thank you for who you are. Jazmine, I don't know who he is. Ask him. Just ask him. I just think a lot, especially now being alone so much more, which I'm loving, by the way. Really just leaning into my relationship with the Lord, who I am, who he wants me to be, what that looks like, how I can love others better, how I can befriend people better, how I can just do better. And oftentimes, like I said before, that means doing things that align biblically more than align with the comfort of my own emotional reaction. And so I just wanted to say, you're not alone. You're loved. I know we got a lot going on. I want to encourage you. I want to challenge you to do one less thing that you want to, one thing that you automatically feel is necessary. Just take 5 seconds to think if it's really necessary. That could be in anything. So those are just a couple thoughts from me, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I mean, we should just be friends. I mean, come on. And I really hope you have a good weekend. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, any follow-ups, anything like that, but nothing too crazy this week. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.